Do you have any new injury concerns ahead of this match?
I believe that we will have the same squad, maybe plus one player from the players who was out of the square from the previous year. Maybe one will be extra guy who can complete the square for the next squad for the next game.
Sorry, I'm struggling to
I
hear
said
you.
that maybe one of the players who stay out can be with us for the next game, but generally the squad who played the previous game and who the players who be subs they will be in the next one.
Vlad, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Like Watford, Bournemouth were relegated out of the Premier League at the end of last season, and like Watford, they still have lots of Premier League experience in their squad. Is this your biggest test so far?
We had a good test and yesterday against Blackburn. It was a tough game against one tough team with a lot of chance from the both sides. I believe in the next game will be similar like yesterday game, and we know that have to face one quality team. They played a lot of years together with the one coach who worked with them a lot of years, and for sure will be tough game, derby game between two teams which relegate previous year, but I'm sure that the both of us have the same target this year to promote.
Have your performances not been quite as good as the results? You've got 13 points from 6 games, which is a very good start. Have the results been better than your performances in general so far?
We can be satisfied with results, with the points. Maybe we could take in some extra points from the 2 games. One we lost, the other we played draw. But again, I said in the previous times when I spoke that don't forget that we have in this first 5-6 games a new squad. What I mean new squad from the previous year, because if you see the starters who played previous year and who played this year, we have 7-8 players who wasn't starters in the previous year, with a lot of new players, and for sure it's not easy to complete all these players who moved out from the team. But again, I'm happy because of the young player who joined us, who work hard, who show their quality, and they are ready to play game by game. Normally, we expect that our game will be better and better. I said a lot of times before that we were one of the team who did a pre-season with 10-11 players, first 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. From 4 weeks what we had in the pre-season, and a lot of players came in the last 10 days to work before the first official game. That means what I want to tell with this, I want that a lot of players who played now, they are still in the pre-season for me. They are still in the process that they are trying to find their condition, their tactical movement, their technical movement, and this is something what we try to do with them in this first 5-6 game in the championship.
Thank you.
Hi there, Justin here. One of the players who's really impressed from the young lads is obviously Pedro. What have you made of his start to the season and his contribution so far?
Pedro is striker. Pedro is a quality striker. He scored 3 goals until now. He missed 10 to 3 chances. For me, it's important that one striker is on chance. When he's in chance, that means he work hard and he work good. We have in this moment and other strikers like Glenn Murray, like Stipe Perica. We wait come back. Andre Gray, Troy Deeney. I'm sure that in the future that we will have more choice to choose strikers and players who will play. Depends of the opponent, but again, he's one of the guys who work hard for the team, and we can be happy with his performance.
I mean, obviously he's 19 years old, so still a very young
yes,
boy.
He's 19.
And the Championship is a very physically demanding league, so I suppose it's too much to expect him to, do an entire season week in, week out. What's your thoughts?
This is his first season. He's one of the young players. What I said before, that we have a lot of young players who play first time the Championship. Maybe he's joined previous year the club, but we know that he's played 2 or 3 games like subs in the Premier League. Okay, and we know the Championship is very, very tough competition with a lot of good and quality teams, and with a lot of good and quality defensive players, and it's not easy to be in the chance and don't score. I speak now 3 goals, but again. I try to be careful when I speak for young players, because we need to take care about them.
Just a final one for me. I mean, obviously, Bournemouth were in the Premier League like yourselves last year. Did you sort of see them as? Did you see this almost like a Premier League match? I know it's the Championship, but 2 teams that hopefully, I suppose, from your point of view, will be up there competing.
Yes, if we speak about the rhythm of the game, we can speak that it's close to the Premier League. Okay, now if we speak about the quality, for sure Premier League it's one level up, but again I'm sure that in the Championship we have team who can play in the Premier League, the team who is close to the quality of the Premier League, and this competition is one of the most interesting competition in the world. Because of the quality of the teams, we know that the last one can beat the first one, and nowhere is easy points. You can play at home against the last one, and nobody can tell that you are favorite and you will win the game easy. No chance. I mean, you must be ready every game to prepare your team game by game, and to see who is on the best condition of your players to let him to play.
Brilliant. Well, good luck, and see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Hello, Vladimir.
Hello.
I just wanted to ask you about the sort of the blend that you've got at the moment in midfield. As a former midfielder yourself, how do you think it's going at the moment?
I believe that game by game we will be stronger in this part of our squad, because of the player who coming now from the one period of the injured period, and we have quality player like Chalobah, like Cleverly, like young Gardner who played, like normally Capoe who coming now and who try to find himself in condition aspect. We know that he is the quality player, but after a long period, every next game will be very important for him to take confidence to play and to come in the level where he can be and where he can help us. And yesterday he's helped us when he's came in the game, and we know that his quality is not questioned. Just need to be careful with his timing, how many times he will play every next game, and to come as fast as possible in his level. Normally the Will Hughes is one of the players. We're waiting for him, know his quality, and he showed me day by day his potential, his quality, and he's one of the players who will give us quality in the game, good pass, final pass, tough game in defense. With this player, we can be satisfied. Normally, I will say one more time that I'm very disappointed with the injury of the Tom Dele, who start very good this season, and it was unlucky, but he start fantastic season, and normally we will stay without him until the end of the season. Normally, and Domingos Quina is the one who can play on the middle, but he can play in other position, like sometimes swing player. That okay. This part of the pitch, middle, is I think we are complete there with the comeback of some of the players who will come and join us as fast.
And just one other question. I know in the past, and you've said it whilst you've been at Watford, but I know it was important when you were at previous clubs, you know, trying to ensure that you've got a squad that is strong from 1 to 25, let's say, so anyone can come in. Are the players aware that there is going to be, with so many games happening, this rotation? Is that something that you're having to sort of tell them that this is what we're going to be doing? So you will be in, you will be out sometimes.
In this rhythm of the game, you don't have first 11. I don't have first 11. Okay, all of them is first 11 for me. I believe that you understand my point of the answer, because you know when you play 7-8 games in 3 weeks, you need to use all of them. You need to rest some of them, because it's very important now to find the balance, to don't push someone who is on the limit and to after that stay without him, I don't know, some period. I don't want it. Prefer to have some player who will be ready 100%, who will be fresh, who can give us this what we expect from him, then put one player who is tired and to take risk with him, maybe to stay after this game without him some period. Okay, this is my philosophy. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I will use all of them and they know it.
Perfect, thank you.
You talked about after the Blackburn match that you'd learned to win. How important is that psychologically?
It's most important. It's most important. It's a good question, and you know, for one team who has a target to promote, doesn't matter which club is. It's very important, especially when this club coming from the one period and one season when they stay relegated. Okay, psychology is not easy to prepare the team for this program what we have and for the lot of games, and you need to fight game by game for victory, not for draw, not for 1 point, not for 0 point, for victory. Okay, and this is something what we're doing with them. We speak a lot with them. We try to prepare them and psychologists for the every next game, because this is the most important in this period, in beginning of the championship, to prepare the team to win the game. And I said yesterday that we learn how to win every next game, because for us every next game it will be target 3 points, and it's not easy. No one, not for us, for no one.
Has that taken a lot to get that mentality? Last season, Watford were a club that weren't used to winning.
I don't tell that they didn't have a target to win the game. They had a target to win the game in previous season for sure, but normally they are relegated, and we are relegated, and we lost a lot of games. Because of that, we stay out of the Premier League. Okay, but you know, I believe that this process to learn after this previous season, where you stay out and when all of the players it was disappointed, and we start this season with one not good mood from them, because I felt it when I came here that the situation is not very good, and I understand why. You know, need to spend a lot of times with them, to speak with them, to work with them day by day, you know, and try to prepare them for this what we work now.
Bournemouth came down last season from the Premier League. Do you feel that this is your biggest test so far?
Yes, Bournemouth is in a similar situation like us. Yes, it's in a similar situation. They are relegated previous year. They are now on the process, and they are again want to come back to the Premier League. It's tough opponent with a lot of quality players. We know that we have on Saturday one very, very tough game, like in this one what we did yesterday, and you know, I believe on my guys, and I believe that we will prepare our game to give our best, like every game until now, and to fight until the last second of the game for victory.
When you came in at the start of the season, after 6 games, did you expect to be in the top 3 of the championship table?
It was our target, yes. We are prepared ourselves for something like that. We work hard during the pre-season with the players what we had. We prepared them for the game by game, and I said that we could take and maybe 2-3 points more. But this is the football. Sometimes you will play good and you will stay without points. Sometimes you will not play good and you will have points. And we had in some games like this that we didn't play fantastic football, but we get points in this championship, in this tough program what we have. It's important to win the game, to take the points, and to prepare your team for the next one. And in this tough games what you have in every 3 days, to improve your team to play in better football.
And are you any closer to bringing in any free agents? Are you looking at free agent players, or are you happy
Yes,
with
we're
the
looking.
squad?
Yes, we're looking at some one position what we're looking for, and we try to find one who can give us what we need. We will move just for the player who can give us the quality on this position. If we don't find someone who can give us the quality, we will not move. Hi.
Got the game against Bournemouth on Saturday, who will be one of the strongest teams in the division, and then a few days later you're playing Wycombe Wanderers, who have lost 6 out of 6. Does that have any bearing at all on team selection, how you might rotate, who might come into the game for both games?
No, believe me, I just think about the next game, about the Bournemouth. For me, Wycombe will be after this game. Saturday, after Saturday noon, I will start to think about the Wycombe. Now it's a Bournemouth, and we play yesterday the game. We play first on Saturday, 12:30 is the game. For us it's the same, and for them, maybe for them will be tougher because they have a trip to do it, to come here. But again, we need to recover it today with our players, to see tomorrow how they will feel, if he has some problem or not, and to decide who will start this game. Normally, I will start like every time the game with the best 11 on this moment, who is available to give their maximum for this game.
How pleased have you been with the attitude of Kiko Femenia, who's played on the left, who's played on the right? And there was talk that perhaps he might leave, but how do you think he's done?
It's not easy, and we're satisfied with his behavior, with his attitude, because he's the guy who give us option from the both sides. He's a right back, but in this moment where we stay without Adam Masina, who get injured, and we didn't find someone who can replace his position. We use Kiko some games left, some games right, and he's the guy who understands this, and he's a quality player, good person. First of all, he gives his best every day, and we are satisfied with his performance normally, and for him, because he is one of the players who didn't start pre-season with us. He missed 2.5 weeks of pre-season, and he's still try to find himself with these games, and he's one of the players who needs to take rest in some games. We will see now when will be, tomorrow or maybe next game, but I said before that I prefer to have players who is 100% ready for the game, who can give maximum, and to don't take some risk decision if some of them is not ready. It's better to rest him.
Just a final one from me. What about Ken Sema, who's done a really good job for you so far this season?
Yes, Ken is the guy who played in this system previous year in Udinese, left fullback, and Ken is the guy who worked hard, who has been with the national team, and he's joined us one day before the game against Derby. He's played against Derby, I think 85 minutes. I don't remember exactly when we did sub with him. Yesterday he played 90 minutes, and and he's one of the players who we need to think about him for in the next games when we will give him to rest. But
Thank you,
normally we are satisfied with his performance, yes.
You mentioned at the start that you had one person who was possibly coming back, but you didn't mention who it was. Could you say who that is?
No, I want to keep it for me, for myself, and maybe you will take information tomorrow, after tomorrow, and before the game. It's not good to give all answer, not because of you, because of our opponent.
Sure, I understand. You regularly, we have these conversations about how you want your team to improve, but they have been picking up points. How much confidence do you take from the fact that you have got yourself up to third and you have got a good points tally at the minute, while you are still working on improving your team?
We don't want to think about the points what we get until now. We want to think about the next game. Okay, no one from us can think that we are satisfied with 13 points and now we can rest. No, we cannot rest until the end. We can just our job is to work hard, to prepare game by game, and to give maximum every day, every game to achieve a victory. We will do it. We'll start to work on this way, and we will finish to work on this way. You know, I want to work on with this program, with some principle in the work. You know, with some discipline in the work, and this is my still how I want to manage one team.
So click here for more videos.